Is it working? It seems like it is working. That is good. Is it working? It is. Is the title right? That is actually a good question here. Yeah, it seems like it. Alright. This is Dragon Age Origins. As you can see, I actually need to configure something else as well. I will start again in a second. Okay, let's try again. This is Dragon Age Origins, as you can see. Same thing I said in the past. And, yes. I've played it a couple of times in the past. It's been a while, though. It's been like, I don't know, years. I don't remember much of it, except probably parts of the story. But I actually want to play the whole Dragon Age series again, like all 3 parts. Plus add-ons, if I have them. I actually got pretty much all, or DLCs, rather. I got all of them for this game, downloadable content. And I will use them all. Yes. Done. I will play the normal game before I do anything else. Here there's like 5 more thingies. I will play the normal one, Origins, and later on Awakening. Actually want to play an Elven playthrough. I played a lot of dwarves back then because I like dwarves. But we will see.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
I love the music.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Let's stream.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Well, that one scream is like a default thing you hear in like every series, every game, even these days. All right, let's create something. I want to go female, of course, and I want to check the elves. No, unfortunately, I actually thought maybe I could go mage and then Dalish. Unfortunately, I cannot. So we got humans, we got elves, we got dwarves. Dwarves got those freakish long arms. I actually like their depiction, except for that though. You can go dwarf, commoner, and noble because there is a caste system for them. There is like the noblemen, the merchants, warrior caste, crafters, and there's commoners, like poor people, basically. And elves, we got like city elves who get like mobbed, threatened by humans in big cities, like in slums. They're there. And we got the Dalish, the free living elves in woods and stuff. They do their thing and they do like weird things that no one understands. You got humans. The only option here, if you're not picking mage, is like a noble. And we got the mage, that's like the Tower of Magi. Magic is like a thing that no one likes. That is the problem here. Now then, what do I want to play? I actually said I want to go elf. So the question is, do I want to go damage? Or do I want to go Dalish? Rogue are skilled adventurers from all walks of life, all who possess. Well, I like rogues, gotta admit. I'm not really a warrior type and I'm not really a mage type. The question is, will I go like Dalish? I will go Dalish, I believe. They got something mysteriously and, well, that seems fine. Dalish, rogue. Did I pick rogue? Yeah, rogue.
Greetings.
Greetings. You can do a lot of stuff here. Let's change hair. I mean, the hairstyles are not the best right now. This is like... Not sure if that is because of the game is old or if they just didn't bother. It's better in modern games, but... Let's get our different presets going here. And this one looks kind of good. Yeah, that hair looks good, I guess. I mean, it gets in the way of fighting, I get it, but still kind of strange. That's a preset. That seems fine. Just for shits and giggles, let's do it like that. Skin. Tattoos. Because the Dalish are actually like those free living elves, they got those funny tattoos. Funny, they got meaning for them, but they're all over their faces. That is kind of decent, but at the same time, yeah, you don't really see much of it. Well, the other tattoos are like strange. Let's go with that. That seems fine. The portray like this, maybe.
I have lost concentration.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Charmed.
How is that mystical?
Greetings. Blast it. I have lost the spell.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Let's do this, it's fine. Honestly, that tattoo looks ridiculous. Let's do this. I'm not sure what hair to pick here. Maybe like this. Yeah, this seems fine. Alright. Got points to spend. We are a rogue. That pretty much means I should go for dexterity. The measure of agility, reflexes, balance, high dexterity improves the character chances to hit. Sure. Cunning. Cunning determines how well character learns and reasons. Yeah, rogues mostly maybe one in strength, like this. So, alright. We got a point to spend. We already got one in survival, we got one in poison making. We could go for stealing, we could go for coercion. Yeah, let's get that strength point and cunning. Yeah, let's go for coercion. Maybe we could go stealing as well, or combat training. Or combat training. That could be better at the beginning. Let's get that. Seems fair. We can go for something here. Like, the question is... requires combat training. I can't go for skill, I need something else for that. Like, I can do deft hands. Seems fair. Like, if I go combat training, I can do the archer stuff. I actually want to go archer. I don't want to go front fighter. It's usually a party of 4, so me and 3 others. Like, 1 healer, 1 tank, and the last one is probably like a second frontliner. Like, I could go rapid shot. Well, if I do this at least. Could go this, and yeah, this seems fine. Attack skill for the beginning seems fine enough. That's a mode though. Pinning shot seems good. Slow people down. playthrough things, you know, stuff like that. Let me check something before I actually start now. Am I back? Let's start this. Oh, normal, hard. Let's do normal. So, the start that is following now is like a bit different because every race and every starting point, like city elves or Dalish elves, got a different starting scenario. It amounts to the same, and you will see, but the beginning is kind of different, the story, and it will affect the story later on. But well, let's see this one. Well, I didn't account for the loading screen, but okay.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with him?
Right. My person doesn't have a voice actor, but everyone else does. So I'm not gonna read everything. I could kill them. Let them go. Let's find out what they're doing here. Give them a warning. Let's find out.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits. So would I. I've never heard of ruins in these parts.
But
Yeah.
I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
I forgot the audio. Should reduce the thing there. How do you know, Tamlin, that this is Elvish?
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
No, let them go. I'm not a madman. Let's just... I don't need to kill people.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you.
You just
Thank
came
you.
up from that direction. Why are you running there?
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
I'm not sure, man. That demon...
Skittish Shems say it's a demon and you believe them. They probably woke up a bear. Let's see if these ruins actually exist. Then we'll worry about what to do.
Sure. Tutorial. Alright, let me lower that audio. Maybe like this. Alright, so... Alright. There's nothing to pick up. You usually know when there's something to pick up. Right. Got health potions here. Remove your character's armor and clothing now. Sure. Already did that. Oh, okay, I do it again. Can I, like, continue? Can I disable the tutorial? No. Go away. What is this? Oh. Well, hit him. I don't have a thing, but I need to reduce audio again. The sound effects are crazy. Just like the music. Maybe like this? Nope. Still too loud. Yeah, maybe I should reduce over here, like this. Because I actually don't want to go lower here. Ruins my immersion. Yeah, maybe like a tad. Like this, maybe. Okay. A chest. Can I loot the wolves, by the way? Can I loot them? Nope. No can loot. But I can equip that helmet. Can I make like that the helmet isn't showing? Well, no. Doesn't seem like I can. Game isn't advanced enough. Items. Elf fruit is actually for healing potions, I'm sure. Did I loot that? I did. Stuff. That's a cave.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
We should be wary, man. That is weird.
Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Nah. Controls are actually kind of weird. Movement sensitivity is strangely high. No, that is still... No, wait a second. Still need to get that a bit lower. Like, this seems better. Sure, let's go. They asked me, so this pretty much means there's no way back.
Looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look
Except
more
there
human
is.
than Elven.
On it.
Oh. Is it better? No. Alright, bro. You go forward.
They'll never know what hit him.
There's a whole tactical aspect to that thing.
Weapons at the ready. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Should get the melee archer thing. Still a bit loud for stream. Really, it's still insanely loud. Maybe like this? Honestly, I don't even think it is that loud for stream. I'm not sure. Good enough, I guess.
This should be easy enough.
Actually, let me do this. I'm sorry that I need to configure my stream a bit. It's not easy being cheesy. What is this? Arrows. 17. Sure. Nothing there. Ooh. Don't need that though. Let's go here. That's a skull.
Trap.
Fire arrows! Do your thing!
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Nice. All right. That shit is really hard to balance out because the normal music is really not that loud. But I got it.
As you wish.
Is there any loot? Yeah, there is. Iron round shield. I'm not shielding, so I don't need that. Okay.
Trap.
Again.
Started. Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
Could you attack, please? You're not exactly a tank, but... There's a spider. Oh no. Well, thank you. That took you long enough. Am I out of fire arrows? I am. That's a ring. That's pretty much nothing for me.
Trap.
What? Oh. Can't go there. There's something to loot. Can't walk over this. There's like only one way, so... And I came from here. I backtracked. Can't hit it. Can't unlock it. There's a way, a different way. Like here. Uh-huh. Well, you look dead. You as well.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
Well, vaguely familiar, I guess.
Back when our people lived in Elven, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
This isn't the time or place for history. It's interesting. This proves nothing. I guess this proves nothing.
We must have lived in other places too. Even if elves didn't live here, its architects knew of our gods.
Whatever you say, man. Fucked up with that trap. Let me just finish that dude. I didn't think that there actually could be anything.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Yeah, hit him. Do me that favor. Hit him. Only a bit more. Yes, yes. Nice.
This place is haunted.
Let's get some life. Let's wait till I'm wrecked. Riggedy riggedy wrecked. I didn't see the trap and it fucked me. Okay, man. You go first. Stun him. I need to get distance. Well, there isn't really much to this fight. What is your skill doing?
By the creators. What was that thing?
That was a level up. But you meant the mob. Alright, we can give some new skill points away. Like maybe one in Constitution, Cunning, and Dexterity. Now then, we wanted Coercion, we get it. And we can get skills. Oh, no interruptions would be so important. Just got interrupted like crazy. That looks ominous, but okay. Let's just loot. For I take care of that mirror. Now then, that looks oddly familiar. Does it though? Nah. Let's just save. Let's see what it is.
Beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says.
You can't be sure that thing is safe. I mean, why would there be a mirror? Is it like a portal?
It sat here for who knows how many centuries. What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder
Why?
what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Oh boy. Even had to increase audio a bit. Inside the mirror. Get away from it, man. There was a demon guarding it.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is
Oh,
again.
no.
Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Look. Told you. Shouldn't have done that. I fucking told you.
I am very sorry.
Why are you sorry?
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Where is he? Is he like gone?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here
Maybe.
saw no sign of him.
I don't remember much, I guess.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
He was a Grey Warden.
So he claimed. I just wish he'd told us where that cave was. Most of the hunters are looking for it right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I'm not running.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Duncan.
Yes, he introduced himself as a Grey Warden. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
Walking corpses and other strange monsters.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember?
A mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for darkspawn, But we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, darling? Without you, we will not find it.
Sure, let's go.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
You don't seem interested, my friend.
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
Sure.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Take Merrill, go for it. I'm curious, man.
Remember that Tamlin needs
Darkspawn?
your help.
Didn't the Grey Ones destroy the Darkspawn long ago?
They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all. Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself.
Why did you think I met a Darkspawn?
Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Warden seemed to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken.
What is a Darkspawn?
They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt.
Could the beer-like monster have been a Darkspawn?
The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those.
I have no more questions.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Sure. I talk to people.
Have you fully recovered? I heard the keepers can come.
I am actually looting the whole camp.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes. I'm going with
I
Merrill.
want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
I'm only supposed to take her, not you, man. Nope.
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
Well... Should I take you? Wouldn't that be strange? No.
Fine. I suppose I'd just get you into trouble. I guess I should be guarding the camp right now anyhow. Good luck finding Tamlin. You have my prayers.
I could have taken him.
Have you spoken to Meryl yet? She was looking for you.
Could have taken him with me, probably as like additional person in my party helping me out.
Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Like me. Pretty much dead.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not expecting to leave for weeks.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
Sure. I'm alive and well.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
Oh yeah, how the Hala, the weird elk thingies.
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
We are trying to find them.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
No, they look beautiful.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
There's a fence around them though. Like, if they are equals, why is a fence there? Why? Doesn't seem so equal. Yeah, a statue. Okay. It's like equals. You don't need to put things in a cage that are you equal.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not
I miss
expecting to
Tamlin.
leave for weeks.
I want him to...
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
Well, I'm glad.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
Well, we wanted to see. Is there anything to tell? You don't need to go back to camp.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
What do you mean?
Let us tell these children the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
I have things to do.
I suppose Tamlin cannot wait for tales. Another time, then.
Sure, man. Let me loot all of this. Even more. Not possible to pick. Is that other bow better? Like the ash bow? It is. Did they put that stone here? Probably not.
You return again, Dalen. What can I do for you?
Let's hear that story. Why not?
You certainly don't need to ask an old storyteller twice. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Why don't you...
Long ago, our people were slaves to the humans. Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. But the humans would not leave us be. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. A war erupted. The humans invaded our homeland in the name of their one god, denouncing our sacrilegious nation. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands, to survive and preserve our culture. The clans stay apart, until the day the Elven have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
That girl over here is like green.
At least you remembered the Oath of the Dales. I appreciate your forbearance nevertheless, Dalen. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
What do you know about that Grey Warden?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
Did they ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Durgenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
I should go.
May the gods guide your path, Dalen. You return again, Dalen. What can I do for you? Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I accidentally clicked twice on him. So like, I talked to him. Then she's down there. Oh, there's more stuff.
Right.
Scout's ball.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You don't have tattoos.
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
You have nothing to worry about, man.
Thank you. The clan has been very kind and welcoming. I never expected it to be like this.
Sure.
I'm training Paul. He'll have to learn how to handle that bow quickly.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
Never seen a city. What is it like?
You've never been
Human
to a city?
city.
Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city. It's crowded, with buildings all squeezed together. There are people everywhere, and it always stinks.
The elves live there with the humans? They call them Shemlin all the time.
Only if they're servants. Most of us live in a part of the city called an alienage, separated from the humans by walls. That's where all the poorest folk live. Laborers, dockhands, and thieves. And that's if you're lucky.
That is not freedom.
We don't think about it like that. To most folks, that's just how it is.
Can they fight in the city? The elves from the city, can they fight?
Andraste's mercy, no. No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before. Much less learn how to hunt.
We hear city elves don't know what it means to be Elven.
Well, back in the city we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
We would never resort to banditry.
I'm just saying that's what we hear. And it's elves who say these things too, not humans.
Why did you leave though?
I got into trouble for stealing. I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right? When Mother died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped and, well, here I am.
Well, sometimes Well, you won't have to do it anymore.
I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought at best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong.
Well, let's go.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
That's good enough. Elven. That's another dude. That's
I'm glad you recovered.
That's a dude, yes.
Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Persuade.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. I actually get one. Woo!
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Actually will. May I see your crafts?
Take whatever you need.
That's like, yeah, he's a traitor. So, traitor and not traitor. I won't need bows, I'm sure. Dalish gloves, I will keep those. I won't need those. Do you sell anything worthwhile? Elf light arrow, chance to stun. Jesus, those things are like freaking expensive. Let's get the heals. Let's get the injury kits. Maybe I should not. Let's get the poison though. Good enough. Still got a bit of money left. Hunter a shale.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Aneth Ara. So like hello in Elfish probably.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing, and that's all we know.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken much of my parents?
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Well, persuade.
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the Keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed my father.
Yes, but also city elves too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say. I'm not sure if that is actually weak or she just, well, she lost the guy she wanted to live with. And
the clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
well, it is kind of understandable because your father died, your mother left you. That would make a kid sour.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
Oh? Where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapan. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
I saw a chest. Let me check that chest. That big fucking white chest. Heirloom necklace. And what is the other one? Like a large flawed natural crystal. That's for a different character that we will meet later on. Let me check something on my computer. Like Twitch things. Okay. There's a chest that I haven't opened. A leather helm. Meryl!
The keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Your voice is cracking left and right. Aren't you worried, my friend?
A little, but the keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
How much did she tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Let's go.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
She's a mage. What does she have? Flaming weapons and stuff. Okay. That is Darkspawn. Woo, range battles.
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
Yes. I don't know. They were though. I know that they were. I know the models.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Where did they come from? Where did they go? Maybe the mirror has something to do with it.
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine.
It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
You're worried that I'm still sick. You are so worried. Well, that is a freakish darkspawn that looks like an orc.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, this wasn't here.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
What?
Exactly. The forest is too still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
I don't like this.
It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Cursed creatures!
Darkspawn! Oh no.
Move and parry, strike and kill! Time for some fun! You're mine! No
Hit him!
Come, you can do better than that! Defend yourself!
Nice. It's not really tactical right now.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me!
He's dead.
As you wish.
Music is insanely loud. I know that tree stump. Melee attacks deal fire damage. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a melee guy. There's the cave. Oh, codex.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Maybe they took him hostage.
Maybe. Let's just hope he's here, somewhere.
Sure. That looks like Darkspawn. Someone had fun here. Need to hit him.
For the Dales! Time for some fun! Damn you!
The pin didn't hit.
Only one shall stand! To battle! Let's make this quick, shall we?
I actually like the audio being a bit higher, but if it's too high, it's clouding the stream. Frick. It looks like it hurts. Oh boy.
Right. Let's get started.
Do this, please.
I am here! Where is your weakness?
Do I have a... No, I can't res her.
This should be easy enough.
Right.
Hit him.
Move and parry, strike and kill! Let's get started. Right.
Hit him, kill him.
Let's make this quick, shall
Fucking finally he's done. You got herbalism. Can you craft like unit flasks? Okay. Leather boots. Not good enough. Hey, you found the mirror.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Well, you seem to be Duncan.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We are looking for Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yeah, he touched it, and then I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Can we fix it?
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Perhaps there is something to that.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about him?
There is nothing we can do.
So he's dead then?
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Is it safe to just leave?
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
Why not just tell me what the cure is?
It's not that simple. I would tell you more, but I must first speak with your keeper.
Sure, let's go, whatever.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Let's just go, whatever. Whatever.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
If he was alive, then Darkspawn would have killed him.
There were Darkspawn in the cave?
Well, there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Galen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Sure.
Tell Haren Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
No, I gotta talk to you, man. Take care of my level up. Cunning 20. Let's get a rapid shot. Ugh. There's actually like a tactical thing here. Like you can use tactical sets for strategic combat. That will be important later. So like I got the archer stance and it uses my current skills and creates like tactical set for me, like self when I'm attacked, melee attack, use sturdy fighting, except, well, if my target is actually using melee attacks, though, then use pinning shot. And, well, if there's anything else, just use rapid shot and shoot away. Like, that's the use of all my skills.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
I failed the clan. No. Yes, I failed the clan. He is dead. I failed.
You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Will you prepare a service for him, please?
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Well, thank you.
I ask only one thing, if I may.
Hi.
This
Dad?
Grey Warden.
Dad again.
I've met him now.
How are you doing,
Yes.
Puncher?
Is he a good man?
Well, it's not good when the NPC is talking and I'm talking over it. How are you doing? Doing good? Let's see. What did he say? You're normal. Well, that sounds good. I'll ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warren, you've met him now, yes. Is he a good man? Well, he seems good enough for a human.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Well, maybe I should.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I'm gonna ask. What did they discuss? Like, I'm gonna save before that, though.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What? What does this have to do with my cure?
Everything, I'm afraid. The darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
Can you just do it without me joining?
The cure is only found by joining the Grey Wardens. As sole protectors against the Darkspawn, we're granted some immunity to the taint. But this is not charity. We enlist only the worthy, and you have certainly proven yourself. Should you join, it's unlikely you'll ever be able to return here.
No, I refuse to go. Well, it's dying, or, well, doing it. This is very sudden.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
Sure. This is my duty, then I will go. This is all I ever known. This is my home. Well, if I have to, I do it.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
Can I stay for his funeral?
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Sure. Good, good. I'm allowed to watch it. Ooh. That weird hat. They're not packing anything, like they're just going straight just like this, with weapons and armor, and well, that's it. We're going. No sleeping bags, no tents, nothing, whatever, no food. We don't need that over here. We are just walking all day long. Well, why not,
we will
right?
be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Well, he's so happy going. I'm no friend of yours, human lord. That is great. Just being a huge fucking dick. Well, I don't know. She's a Dalish, and it would be weird for her to call him Majesty, I guess. Let's say I'm not a friend of yours.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the wardens were all stodgy priests. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Too bad the same can't be said of yours. Oh my god, that's so savage. I thought humans considered as dangerous vagrants. Sure.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Well, sounds like things are going well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Sure. Goodbye, King Boy. Kalen? Oh, I forgot the name already.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah, why am I here then? Why? They don't seem to need us. Let's just go and drink in a tavern or something. Well, you still seem concerned though. Somehow,
Despite
Duncan.
the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
That is understandable. What would you have him do, though?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Why is it so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
He's not telling me because I could be killed. That's the reason for it. I already know that, but my character will know with time too. Am I the only recruit?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Only 2? Well, wonderful. Let's just do
Feel
it.
free to
then.
explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Graphics really show when you look at that bridge. Like, Kalen is he called the king, by the way. Yeah, like if you look down here, you really see the textures are like really old. There's like nothing. They put like a normal surface there, and they put like stones textures on it. There's well, not much to that except that. And those stone things here, just like that. Well, soldier boy,
Make her watch over you, my lady.
you got a cool gladiator helmet. That's a torch. Can I talk to you?
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there if you wish.
Not here, at least.
Hale, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Circle of Magi.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
All cold and even. I really need to take care that I don't talk while they talk. That is so weird. There are dogs, I heard it.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
I'll be on my way. I'm gonna explore myself. Alright. Let's just save. And let me check something while I'm at it. Yeah. Alright, give me a second. I need to go to the toilet. All right, there we are. Okay, let's explore. You are the King's Guard.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Persuade. Tell me more about him.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Oh, well, I'm going. You're not gonna tell me, and then, well, why should I ask, I guess?
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is
Quiet.
no failure,
I'm trying to
my
listen.
friends.
Sure. Quest.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem, man?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Just how smart is he?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Why do you think I could do it?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Sure, I'll give
Go
it
in
a
the
shot.
pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Hello, dog. There's intelligence in his eyes, but a great deal of pain. Put the muzzle on the dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find it?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find someone.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
I mean, I could ask a lot of questions, but I really don't care. I just want to help the dog. He's called a dog. Why am I stuttering so bad right now?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish. You seem to be...
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Well, my character is called Lena.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about them?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Well, we call it differently.
Anytime
I don't
your
know
spirit
nothing.
leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
The Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And that is true.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Yeah, well, I'll take something. I don't know what is right. Well, we do the same these days, don't we? That's like religion in a nutshell. Do you have any advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste
Back
now
again?
beg your forgiveness.
Don't the Grey Wardens
Do not
need you?
abandon us in our
Off you go.
darkest
I
hour.
have preparations to make for the battle, and I won't be distracted.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
You're flirting right for a battle.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us there?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Are they forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
He's just going. He's just teasing why he's here. Ugh. Hey, man.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
How dare you?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Yeah, you should treat your servants more kindly, though.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Let's not talk about it. Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
It's like he's awaiting it. He doesn't want to talk about it. Like, let's just not. Got a crossbow. Requires 10 strength. I want to keep the bow, though. I guess. Don't think I need the shield and the leather cap. Do they have anything good? No, it's all strength based. Doesn't seem like anything useful.
Well met.
So, what do we have here?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
So
In the
they...
name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Hey, Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
I am. Who are you?
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
I'd rather not. Well, do you have a problem with it?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I wouldn't be here if I had a choice.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Mm-hmm. So, who are you?
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you got arrested.
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I'll take that. Kill him and take the key. I could do that. I'll see what I... Yeah, I could kill him. That could have repercussions. I'll see what I can
Just ask
do.
my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Sure.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
It seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, by the way.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Persuade.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Sure, it's fine.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
I could still kill him. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
You mean like... Whatever. He shed it out and there's stuff. So what are you doing?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
That dog is all red. He's painted. That's not blood. That is not an army camp. That is like... My god, they didn't really try. So...
The pain!
Sure. The pain. Ooh, the pain, so much pain. Let's just go over here. I believe there was something here. Like, hey servants.
Don't try the stew, just between you and me.
Okay. That must be the Grey Warden.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
So nice.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Well, I can prepare on my own.
I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women? I'm stuttering again. You want more women in the Wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Just recently.
I've only fought them once up close, and that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Hideous, dangerous, but killable.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits? I met them.
Daveth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, you're walking with me now. That is kinda cool. Now let's see. Do you have anything left? That is Duncan. King Kaelin's tent.
Again,
Soldiers of
don't the Grey
Ferelden,
Wardens
my
need this?
sisters and gentlefolk.
I have preparation.
The eve of battle.
You
The
approach
guard.
the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about him.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
What is he doing inside there?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Do I want an audience with him?
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on then.
What? He's really... Oh no. No, no, no. That
Yes,
is
what is it?
ridiculous.
Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I did not know that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I see you're a Dalish. Maric knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw an equal with the bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
Well, we don't have kings as Dalish people.
And yet the fate of the Grey Wardens lies in his hands. Remember that.
Sure, you are a grumpy fuckboy.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. Very well.
I already talked to him. I actually I was kinda giddy because I did not know that you could actually get him out there, like talk with him. I really did not know. So what are you guys doing?
Man, this wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales.
Hey, shield.
They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
Sure.
We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting.
Give me a second. Go to check something. Alright, let's continue. Continue. Is there anything else here? No, you're a knight. Let's talk. Let's do business.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korkari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Isn't that dangerous going there?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
How will we find it?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Sure, let's do it.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Sure. Let's go. Get some treaties, some blood, and actually some flowers for the sick dog. Still got no heals, by the way. Whatever.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Sure, it's fine. I am sure it is fine. Oh boy. You're a tank.
Right away.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? No quarter! Come, you
Go
can
for
do better
it.
than that.
Let's just let them do their thing. Good thing there is no friendly fire. Health. I will have to look into crafting later on. Alright. That looks like a human. Several humans. You seem still alive, my friend.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up. Let's be nice.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here. Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Yeah, how does he know? Overcoming those dangers, though, it seems like we need to.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
You're not here to make this easy. You're just here to be, I don't know, snippy. I need those flowers for the dog. There are no flowers for the dog. Missionary Jockby. Is it like a dead person? It is. A letter. The missionary. I never actually noticed that. There's a flower. Quest updated. Yeah, it's the flower for the dog. Nice. Well, you guys are omnious. Let's fight you guys in a second. Just want to get the... Okay, he's attacking.
Have at you!
I shall.
Got one while. So there's like thing to walk over here. Got the music. It seems like a lot of Darkspawn.
You're getting sloppy!
Need to watch out for them actually being dead soon enough.
Victory shall be mine! Here we go!
Can you like heal up? You probably need to do this as well.
kill!
Nice. Another while. Death root extract.
Let's get started.
Alright. There's like nothing over there, right? But there's a chest I nearly missed. Seems like there is nothing anymore. Shazin Trail Sign.
What's that?
That is weird. Let's kill them.
You had it coming! Don't say I didn't warn you! Let's make this quick, shall we? Dead yet?
Like, the archer thing isn't really dealing all that much.
You're mine!
There's still one left. If you wouldn't miss like all the time, this would be amazing. Where are you going, Alistair? Are you fucking stuck? Oh my goodness. That explains why one of those guys actually got hurt like crazy. The other dudes were like stuck. Well, just walked around it. There's even more darkspawn.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
I pinned him.
This should be easy enough.
He's running. Kill him.
A little frantic.
That is so anti-strategic. I'm just beating those fuckers. There's money. There's a death root. How do we get over there? Oh, well, like this probably.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Darkspawn. Destroy the fiends. Desperation is an ugly perfume. This should be
Hit me! Don't hit me!
Show me what you've got.
I think we work well together.
You think? Let's get me all those funny health potions. And let the Darkspawn fight with the wolves. This is quite fine. Ooh, fire arrows. Oh boy, where did you come from?
Right to the face. Now who's the idiot?
Couldn't even shoot him in time. Hello. Seems like you killed the friggin' wolves.
Show me what you got. A bit more dying, please.
Nice finisher.
Here we go.
That range on that arrow. There's another missionary just lying around.
Right.
Is that armor better than that one I already have? Doesn't seem like it. Helmet is better. I mean, I hear them.
Let's get started. Move and parry, strike and kill. Come now, defend yourself.
Okay.
As you wish.
Weird rogues. Alright. Now, I believe we got them all. This is pretty much where I need to go. There's an elf root. I want to loot all that I can. Need all the elf root.
Right.
I'm close to a level up as well. Oh, hello, wolf.
A little frantic? Ha! I can see why. Where is your weakness?
Just die already.
This should be
Melee archer.
Say your prayers. Go down. Here we go. Desperation is an ugly perfume. Look at this mess. I love it. Time for some fun.
Look at this mess. I love it.
Right.
Let's level up. Well, I hope it works. Nom nom. No way. My audio died. Well, I'm restarting. Give me a second. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Who needs audio anyways? Like, who would ever? Well, is it taking the audio for OBS? Doesn't seem like it does. Nope. No OBS audio. That is unfortunate. Gotta restart OBS. Give me 1 second.